Hi, my name is Chris Rossi, and this is a video on the cause chasing dreams. And this video I'm going to talk about my story. I will most likely have more videos on my story and how I came to realize that I was called to do this cause, along with how this came about. Um, since I was young, I like to help people. I loved God and Jesus since I was young, but I didn't know what it meant to have a relationship with God and Jesus. It wasn't until I was 17 I realized that. I can't remember how young I was when I loved to help people, like to help people, but I knew I was in a church. I knew I was into God. I knew I cared about people. I tried hard to do the right thing. I wasn't perfect. Sometimes I felt like I wasn't good enough at times, but I tried to do the right thing and tried to be a good person. I tried to help people at times. I tried to just be good. Um, I tried to even fit in. When I was young, I would go to Sunday school because grew up Catholic. Um, I I did different can't remember a lot of volunteer work I did when I was really young, but I know like I did do Walk for Hunger. I did Habitat for Humanity. Um, I grew up well off. I was grew up middle class. I never was poor. I was told that sometimes we struggled. One year I had to quit karate, which I did for a month because I heard that we our finances were tighter. But I managed to always be able to do hockey. I did baseball. I did lacrosse. I did soccer. I did track. I did cross country. I really love to do sports in general, be outgoing. And then I like to get it. I got into the Amnesty International. It was about human rights across the world, and writing to people to try to help with their rights. Where they were taken away. I like to be in poetry club where I like to where I got into poetry and stuff, and that was where actually the first idea related to chasing dreams came from. I didn't real I it's not something I could be like, okay, well that's where it came from. I know for sure, but considering that I thought of the name Chasing Dreams and one poem I wrote that I showed one of my teachers, one of my math teachers. I even think I gave him the book that I had because I got two books, one for myself and then I decided to give. I'm pretty sure I gave it to him. Um, was there was poetry a poem I wrote in that poetry book called Dream Far. I can't remember how it went, but it was a poem I just came up with about how we should dream far and about making our dreams come true and all that. Um, and it was that would be like the the time that I can recall like thinking about something related to dreams. Many times in the Bible it talked about dreams, and people. If you look on Google, you search Google, people have used chasing dreams many times in terms of that saying. So I mean, it was just a temporary saying I was thinking of until I got the cause registered or started. But if no one ever used it, I would incorporate it. Whether I use that name, another name, or something similar, or another name that could be good too. So I did some volunteer work here and there. I did Easter sales. I did singing for the church, like at the nursing home. What else? I'm trying to think. I did do volunteering through a parsonage. I did do I shoveled snow, but I mean that was more like work experience. Because I did get paid. I I'm trying to think. I did help out some people with things they needed to get done when just because I like to help people. And there wasn't much, but it was a little bit. I'm trying to think. I can't remember doing a lot of volunteer work, but I knew how to get down a certain amount of hours for the to get confirmation through the Catholic Church. When I got saved, I ended up going away from the Catholic Church more so, even though I've been there here and been to Catholic Church here and there as I grew up. Um, from between 17 when I got saved up until now I'm 31. But I more went to like Baptist churches and Calvary Chapel and non-denominational and whatever other churches. I even tried Mormon churches just to find a Bible study. Another experience I went through that really got me to realize this is what I want to do is I was homeless. I even messed up at times. That got me to realize, kind of understand when people struggle. Whether it be being poor, losing a job, being on the street, being homeless, like I said, struggling in school. I didn't like to do homework, but I love to be in school. I love to like hear the teachers talk. I love when there were speakers. Um, I love to learn. That'd be one of the most biggest things that I liked about school was learning and hearing people speak. Especially when it comes to important topics, about how just the different areas about how having a positive influence or like I was in a class about society and I forget what it's called. I mean, yeah, generation class. And that class was about like different areas or different things related to generation class and how it impacted life and society. So that was one of my favorite classes besides history. I liked English a lot. Um, I did like math and science. Very fascinated by that. I went through a lot of different experience. I've moved a lot. I've traveled a lot. I'm sure there's people that have traveled more than me, moved around more than me. But there's some people who have stayed in the same place their whole life or most of their life. Um, so I've met a lot of people. I haven't hung out with a lot of people that much, if at all. But I've talked to a lot of people in my life. I mean, I'm sure I could talk to a lot more. Um, and Yeah, so that's kind of my story. I've been through like I mean, there's a lot more to my story, and there'll be a lot more in the future. Um, I really love to help people ever since I was young. I really feel like I should have done more. Sometimes I feel like I would have wanted to do more, and I wish I did. I did do some here and there. Um, and I was glad for the experience I've had. I was glad for the life experience and the lessons I've learned and the positive things that happened to me. And I feel blessed at times for the things I've had, as much as sometimes I feel like I've had less than other people, and sometimes I feel like I've had more. I guess it depends on each person's experience, I guess. Sometimes I feel like my life is worse than others at times in the past. Sometimes I feel like it was better. But overall, I'm thankful for God and Jesus. I'm thankful for things that have been positive, and I want to be able to give back to where people have given me. I wanted to be able to serve the Lord, serve God and Jesus. I want to be able to help others. And most importantly, I want this cause to be able to really make that difference for others. Everything I've learned in life and how important it is to love others, to help others, to do good things where people have done good things for myself. Where people have done things to help me, I'll be able to give back in that way. Things that I've learned in life. I want to be able to teach those things to other people that could help them. I've struggled with depression. I've struggled with wanting to give up, or even I've chose to give up. I've had a bunch of jobs I just gave up. I quit. Did I give up altogether? No. And that's one thing I want to teach is how to not ever give up. To try hard to be positive. How important it is to be positive. How important it is to be loving. How important it is not to give up. How important it is to keep on learning. And to realize that everybody has their own story. This is only a little bit of my story in there because there's a lot I've went through. I've been to many churches. I've lived in many places. Lived with many people. And Been through different experiences. And because of that, I'm the person I am today. And I'm thankful for the positive and things that my past has made me. From the learning experiences, from just going through life altogether, and how things affected me in the positive, in the loving ways. I really hope that between me making the world a better place, this cause making the world a better place, and in general, I just want to see the world better overall. I want people to find more hope. I want hope and believe that the world can and will get better, and I really hope we will make that difference for all of you. Um, so I hope you found this story helpful. As little as I've told about my past and present and the future of with using this cause to make the world a better place as best as possible. So this is Jason James. Name's Chris Crossley. As I've said at the beginning, here to make the world better. Here to improve as many people as possible with their life. I believe that we all have a chance. We all can do something. No matter what's happened, in your life, just believe there's that opportunity. There is there is possibility. Um, that we should never stop being loving. We should realize that life is important, whether it be others or yourselves. Um, well, again, I hope you found this helpful. Hope you enjoyed it. I don't know if I did that now. I'm getting tired. This is probably I think this is like the seventh video today, or seventh video I've made today. But within 24 hours, about I'm pretty sure it's seventh. Um, yeah. So I hope and believe this cause will make a difference, and I hope it already has so far. With giving people hope, with making their life better. Um, the website is www.cda.spruce.com. Got a GoFundMe too. Here to make the world better. Have a good day or night, and God bless. Take care.